11, trying to prepare for a sectional trip to Dwenger here, Tom. It's going to be an interesting tilt. Chastity Myers back tonight for the Eagles. What do you think that will add to the lineup?
Well, it's going to add one definite thing, and that's going to be it's going to add help and aid to Mallory Failer, who's been the big bruiser down low, so to speak, the last few games. Mallory's been working hard the last few games. We look at the only positive outcome, really, that came out of a performance-wise. She was alone down on the block, and that was at DeKalb, where she had a big evening down there without Chastity Myers. But ever since then, Mallory's struggled a little bit. And I think that's due to the fact that Mallory's working really hard on the board. She's getting a lot of block shots down there, and she's just working really hard in general. So that might take away a little bit from the offensive side of her performance. And she's just working really hard down there. And, we've noticed, too, Schumann stepping up and playing a little bit of small forward down low. Coach Krieger's obviously brought some kids up. The Licky girls playing down low a little bit. So this is going to add a new dimension all over again for the Lady Eagles. Hopefully, Chastity Myers can pick up some big rebounds. We can get her for some nice putbacks here and there. But we can't, by any means, look at Chastity to be the savior for this team this late in the season. It'd be nice to see Chastity get around, I think, 8 or 10 a game and help the Eagles out with what she could do rather than what she would be unlimited to do. And that would be have great night after night after night. She could be the difference down the stretch, Andy. But I think we just have to concentrate on where we've been the last 5 games, because even you'll recognize the fact that we have played better the second half of the season. We just have not finished ball games.
Yeah.
I mean, we look down the stretch, and you look at last game, Huntington North, we were within 6 at the end of the third quarter, down by 6 against a pretty powerful Huntington North ball club, and end up losing that one by, 14 or so?
15, 51-36.
And you wonder if Chastity Myers makes a difference in a ball game like that, which saw a huge offensive rebounding performance by Huntington North, a lot of easy putbacks, and that's where Huntington North made a living that night.
Well, and another thing we saw in the Huntington North game, that Chastity Myers could have taken some of the heat off had she been physically able to play. And she's been out for quite some time now, but would have taken some of the heat off Failer, who's being absolutely pounded, as I think you alluded to a little bit, the double teams and the triple teams, and she took a beating the other night. And you alluded to the fact that she's been down there bruising it, and she's got some of the bruising lately with some double teams and triple teams.
Well, the word on Chastity Myers was out last year when she helped the Eagles make it into the state championship contest. Not just the baseline jumper, she actually played a pretty decent small forward down low as a sophomore, and the word was out this year. And I tell you one thing, a coach's eyes lights up when he sees Chastity Myers down on the floor. All they got to do is double down on Failer, and you're going to make a living on weak side rebounds, and that's all there is to it. And that's what's been happening in the last few games. The Eagles come out 2-2 the last 4 games, I believe. But you look at that, we could be 1-4 or 3-1. So.
Well, I guess we're going to pause for our national anthem here momentarily. We'll get some starters coming your way. We'll give you the sectional draw here a little bit, and we'll head for senior night activities in the very near future. All right, our playing of our national anthem here tonight at Donald this week's gymnasium here at Columbia City. As we get set to bring you the Leo Lady Lions and the Columbia City Lady Eagles. Okay. All right, a little quick laugh. We'll get around that, but Okay, I think we're heading for senior night activities. Are we going to indulge into that, or are we going to go elsewhere, Tom?
Well, we might as well give them the senior plug real quick, so to speak. Why don't you take Lori's and I'll take Rachel?
All right. Well, I guess we're introducing the cheerleaders now. They're seniors. But anyway, for the Lady Eagles, Lori Minnick, daughter of Ted and Mary Minnick. Lori has been active in student leadership her freshman and sophomore and campus life. Lori has also been involved with volleyball and track for 4 years. After graduation, Lori plans to go to college and become an elementary teacher and pursue her sports interest of shot put and discus. The most memorable memory as a Lady Eagle includes every bit of her junior year as a Lady Eagle. Going to the state was just the greatest feeling. And she goes on to say that advice for future Lady Eagles: always give 110% during practice and games. There will be times when you struggle, but never give up. And always play the best you can, because you can't get the moment back. And always play with your heart. And those are the words of Lori Minnick, one of the outgoing seniors here tonight in her final home game here at Columbia City. And are you going to take a look at Miss Pepler's?
Yeah, we got Rachel
right.
Pepler's statistics, so to speak, here. Rachel Pepler is the daughter of Dave and Deanna Pepler, sister to Ryan and Kyle. Rachel has been active in the NHS National Honor Society, that is, the FFA, Big Brothers Big Sisters Lunch Buddy Program, Campus Life, Student Leadership, and Church Youth Group. Soccer and track have also occupied her athletic career here at Columbia City High School. After graduation, Rachel plans to attend the University of Indianapolis to become a physical therapist. The most memorable memory as a Lady Eagle includes going to state last year and making the last second shot in this year's shootout win.
Oh, and boy, do we remember that.
Year.
Back on December 30th to beat Penn, that running, driving, one-handed baseline runner that went at the buzzer to beat Penn. Boy, was that a big one, Tom. We remember that very well.
Yeah, in fact, we were talking about Penn before we got here tonight. They knocked off number 5 4A Crown Point last week, so pretty formidable team in Penn.
They should be a factor in 4A. So now Lori Minnick is done with her honors, and here comes Rachel Pepler out.
Rachel's advice for the future Lady Eagles, Andrew, is never be satisfied with how you play, because there will always be room for improvement. Words from Rachel Pepler.
All right, well, we will go ahead and give you the sectional information. I think we had something about tickets going on sale next Friday, which will this coming Friday, I guess.
Sure.
At 7 a.m. in the athletic office. There's $7 for the entire session. And, of course, the sectional draw went as follows. Right out of the box Tuesday night at Bishop Dwenger High School in Fort Wayne. It will be the host Dwenger Saints against the Columbia City Eagles. Right out of the box at 6 o'clock, Tom. Early start. The fans will have to rush over there early, as well we. And so that will be 6 o'clock for the Lady Eagles and Lady Saints. WJHS will be there, of course, and for any further Lady Eagle tournament action that transpires. And I think we'll have a pretty good pregame show, as we will be unabated in terms of anything before that. So join us about 5:40 or so for a pregame at Dwenger. And then in Game 2 on Tuesday night, the second ball game will be Fort Wayne Elmhurst and Fort Wayne Concordia. Intriguing matchup as Dwenger and Elmhurst and Concordia, will get it on in round 2 of the Tuesday night session. And very formidable matchup there as Concordia, with all that size, they were the runner-ups to Columbia City here last year. And Elmhurst, of course, got a couple of decent players to go along with Maria Marcasano. So that should be an interesting matchup. That's Game 2 of the doubleheader Tuesday night. Lady Eagles, Lady Saints first at 6 o'clock. And then the second ball game, Elmhurst and Concordia. And then moving ahead to the Friday night session of the tournament, the 6 o'clock ball game will feature the two winners of Game 1 and Game 2. We'll tee it up at 6 o'clock Friday evening, again at Dwenger. And then in Game 2 Friday evening, it will be New Haven and Wayne, two of the more struggling teams in the tournament. They each drew the bye. It's New Haven and Wayne into the Friday night bye bracket. And then, of course, the tournament will culminate Saturday night at 7:30, and once again at Dwenger, as the winners of Game 3 and Game 4 will meet, of course, for the sectional 3A Sectional 22 championship, and of course the winner moves on to take on the winner of Sectional 21 in a regional, which will be contested on Sectional 21's home floor, whoever wins that one. And of course Wawasee involved up there, as many of you well know. So that's the way the sectional is going to shake out up at Dwenger. Tom, what do you make of that? We go into Dwenger, a place we've been to this year. Had a tough shooting evening. The backdrop's a little different over there, and kind of an interesting place to play. So going to take a pretty strong effort by the Lady Eagles.
Well, the one good thing that's going to come out of that early season loss is the fact that we've actually been there. We've been in Dwenger's gym, and just to get a feel for the place is a nice thing to have. Usually the power forwards and the tall people down low get the job done over there because, as you mentioned, the backdrop. And so that'll be a biggie over there. That's going to be a great sectional.
Yes, and don't forget that none of the tournament action will be at home for the Lady Eagles this year. So
I think one of the interesting things, Andrew, since the sectional week is next week, is which night will we get the snow, because it will be sectional week, and as tradition, we always get snow, and something is usually canceled, delayed, or what.
Yeah, we had a delay last year. As the Friday night we played them all Saturday morning, part of them. Okay, well, do we have the starters for Leo here?
Yeah, we sure do.
I'll let you. Okay, for the Leo Lady Lions tonight, they come in with a record of 14-3. And they will start off with Kelly Wolford, a 5'4 senior guard, and wears number 21. She will get the start out top, along with Lindy Carey, a 5'10 junior. She wears number 23. And then down low, it will be Kelly Springer, a 6' senior forward, wears number 33. Number 40 is Jennifer Steele, a 5'11 senior center. And number 41 is Chris Straub, a 5'9 junior forward. Boy, here we go again. Somebody else has size.
Yeah, I don't
know. They've got a lot of it. So, once again for Leo, the Lady Lions will start Wolford, Carey, Springer, Steele, and Straub for veteran head coach Mike Hay. And he is assisted by Ann Flaherty and Connie Katner. So that's the lineup for the visiting Leo Lady Lions tonight.
Andrew, tonight the Lady Eagles of Columbia City are going to get both the seniors a start. Lori Minnick will get the start down low as the forward position. She's a 5'8 senior. Also, the other senior on this Lady Eagle team, a 5'9 guard, Rachel Pepler, gets to go here to begin with. Mallory Failer, the other, the sophomore center, 6 foot tall. Mallory Failer gets the other start for the Lady Eagles, along with Shelby Schumann, a 5'8 sophomore forward, and along with Dana Roberts, a 5'8 junior guard. So Roberts, Schumann, Minnick, Pepler, and Failer, and that'll set the table for you. The Lady Eagles are coached by Wayne Krieger, Roger Farrell, Ron Della Cuesta, and Marcia McNagney, whose freshman finished the other night by beating previously undefeated freshman Bishop Lures. So a big win for the freshmen here at Columbia City as they pick off undefeated Bishop Lures.
That's great.
So nice win for her. Marcia's not here tonight.
Okay, so we're just about set and ready for action here. The reserve score tonight, Columbia City comes back to win that one over Leo, 43-37. So big win for the reserve Lady Eagles and Coach Della Cuesta.
Andy, we do want to mention we've actually had this in the back of our mind all season long, trying to figure out where we're at. Wayne Krieger now here, his record in girls basketball, or you think this is combined?
Girls basketball.
This is girls, okay. 417 and 123, a pretty outstanding win percentage. 417 and 123 for Coach Wayne Krieger, and
that's great.
One negative note to this: this is Wayne's first losing season in. Let's see, this is his 24th year.
25th year.
24th year. Here it is.
Oh, okay.
24th year, his first losing season. So nothing to be ashamed of there.
All right, we're set and ready to go. It'll be Jennifer Steele to jump center for Leo, dressed in the predominantly purple road uniforms. Mallory Failer jumps for Columbia City. They're in the whites. The tip is controlled by Lori Minnick, and an over and back violation right off the bat, as Minnick accepted the tip and sent it back to Rachel Pepler. So that's a quick turnover in Columbia City with 2 seconds gone. So to send it in for Leo. Now there's a long three on the way all of a sudden. That's way out to Mark Schumann's out with the rebound. So a little bit of a sluggish start there. And it will be Dana Roberts. Across the timeline, left side now Mallory Failer. And in the middle, Schumann puts it up, and she's got it partially blocked, overshoots everything, but Minnick comes up with it in the right corner. All the way out top, now we're going to go to Dana Roberts. She'll run the right side. And right baseline, Minnick has it down there, kicks it back out to Roberts on the arc. Dana will try the baseline. He'll stop it. puts and pumps a shot, no good from about 10 feet. Rebound out of there to Wolford. And she gets it up to Springer. Springer will drive the left side up to the arc. Now she'll pull up. Now go cross court right side to Carey. Now all the way up top, Wolford with it again. She'll run the key. Roberts guards her there. Now left side, Kelly Springer with it on the arc. Now interior pass goes in. A shot is up. No, partially blocked. Put back up and score as Chris Straub gets the rebound. So 2-0 Leo. 1 minute gone here in this first quarter. Roberts back across the timeline. Now she finds Mallory Failer right side. Now right corner, Roberts fakes the shot, doesn't take it, back out to Failer. Failer will try the right baseline, almost loses it out of bounds. She's double teamed in the corner, gets it out to Roberts. Cross court to Rachel Pepler, fakes, drives into the lane. Running layup is no good, a little hard off the glass, rebound out there to Straub. And Straub will give it up to Wolford. Wolford will move it across the timeline for Leo. She'll hit the top of the key now, go right, fakes. Now in the right corner now it's going to be Wendy Carey. Kicks into the lane, back out to Wolford for three from the left side. That's a brick, rebound Minnick. Minnick in traffic, has a stolen almost, travels with it. So Leo defense there causes the turnover.
Lady Eagles in a little mixed up defense there, and he looks like they're playing a double chaser set out there.
All right, up top, Kelly Wolford. Interior pass goes to Steele. Turns, fires off the glass, scores. Jennifer Steele in the basket, 4-0 Leo. They've got some size on this team. Roberts double teamed at the midcourt line, gets it off to Schumann. Now left corner with it's going to be Rachel Pepler. Pepler double teamed over there. She comes all the way up top to Schumann. Now cross court we go to Roberts. Now all the way right corner. Minnick loads it up for a long two. That's short. Rebound out of there to Steele. Steele gives it off to Kelly Wolford. Wolford runs it all the way up. Long pass good to Springer on the arc. Now we cross court. We go, and up top it's going to be Wolford again with it. Wolford will set the Leo offense. They lead 4-0. Now here's a drive into the middle. Shot is up and no good as Springer. She gets her own rebound. And a runner in the lane. She scores. Almost traveled, but it's 6-0. And Chastity Myers will look to check on it the next break. Across the timeline, now Schumann has it. She's double teamed, gets it knocked away, now gives it up to Dana Roberts. Roberts spins in the middle. Rachel Pepler will go right. Now she'll back it all the way up top to Roberts. And Lady Eagles a little stagnant on offense. Now Schumann left side. Now cross court. Rachel Pepler wide open from 18. That's along a brick. Rebound out of there to Wolford. Wolford has in the backcourt. She's pressured by Failer and Schumann. Wolford gets around them. And across the timeline with 5:10 for the first quarter. 6-0 Leo. Wolford wide right. And now it's going to be Lindy Carey. Carey drives in the lane, kicks it out to Wolford, left side on the arc. And now back up. A three on the way from Carey. She scores. It's 9-0. Timeout Columbia City. As Leo having their way early with the Lady Eagles. 9-0.
Four different Lady Leo players score in this one, Andy. It's Carey with 3, Springer with 2, Steele with 2, and Straub with 2 for the Lady Lions. Tonight's underwriters include Star Financial Bank, a full-service bank with branches in Columbia City, South Whitley, Churubusco, and Fort Wayne, including the Frontage Road branch in Columbia City with Star Financial Bank at 248-6000. Also, Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs. Give Bill Lou or Chuck Springer a call at 244-6179 or stop by their Gateway Park location just off Highway 30 in Columbia City. That's Farm Bureau Insurance at 244-6179. Good looks for the Lady Eagles, Andy, just not putting it in the basket right now.
We've missed a few that just haven't fallen. Chastity Myers on for her first action in quite a while. She's been out over a month with some illnesses, so we'll see what Chast can get done. As here comes Dana Roberts across the timeline, gets it to Pepler in the air, and pass going to be stolen. Leo off on a wide open breakaway. Lindy Carey, left-handed layup is good. 11-0 Leo. Roberts back to Pepler. And Pepler will drive it up across the timeline. She gets around her defender, now gets it off to Schumann on the arc right side. Shelby, double team, needs help, gets it off to Pepler now. Wide right side on the three-point arc. And Pepler will dribble all the way back up top and give it off to Dana Roberts. Left corner, Schumann loads it up for 3, and that's long. Rebound out of there to Leo. Lindy Carey will run it up the floor across the timeline. Carey slows it up, gets it up top to Wolford now. As Wolford will set the Leo offense again. They're hitting on all cylinders, 11-0. Interior pass good to Steele. Turnaround jumper in the lane's good. 13-0. Columbia, or check that, Leo. Roberts all the way across the timeline. Double teamed at the midcourt line, gets it off to Pepler. Interior pass good to Davison. Her first action tonight. She's double teamed, gets it off to Pepler. Wide right on the arc. Chastity Myers with her first touch in the corner. She's trapped, gets it into Davison. And knocked out by Leo's Wolford. So we'll do it again.
The one negative thing right now, Lady Eagles are not attacking the high zone, the high half-court press from Leo. They're not attacking it, Andrew.
Okay, Roberts sent it in to Schumann underneath the basket. Scramble on the floor. She falls down, gets it out to Myers, who gets it all the way up top to Pepler now. We'll reset. Roberts left side on the arc. 3:40 for the first quarter. It's 13-0 Leo. Now Chastity Myers with it right side, has it stripped. Ball on the floor. Leo falls out of bounds with it. I think it'll be a Columbia City ball. So 3:34 to go in this first quarter. It is 13-0 Leo. And Roberts sends it into Pepler. And Pepler will work the left side. A 2-3 zone being set up by Leo here. Pepler tries to penetrate it, but kicks it off right side to Dana Roberts. Roberts gets it right side to Schumann on the arc. Now on the right corner, Kara Davison with it. All the way out top, Pepler. Pepler drives the lane. Have a collision, and she draws a foul as they get a blocking foul on Leo.
Now there's the intelligence of Pepler once again showing up, just taking it and attacking the zone like we talked about just a few seconds ago. Pepler headed to the free throw line, Andrew, is the first foul on this one. That foul on number 40 here, and that'll be on Jennifer Steele, her first.
As Pepler takes it to the hole and gets the blocking call on Leo.
Well, hopefully she can get the Lady Eagles on the board.
And she does not. It rims in and out, no good.
Rachel shooting 79% from the line so far, Andrew.
All right. So with 3:17 to go, Rachel Pepler trying to get the first Columbia City point of the night here in the first quarter, and she does. So 13-1. And we're on the board. Here comes Leo with Wolford. Wolford in the backcourt. No Columbia City pressure. She's across the timeline. Roberts picks her up top of the key. Wolford drives in left side, kicks it out to Straub. Straub, interior pass is good for Carey. Carey, shot in the lane, partially blocked, and Schumann comes out with it to Pepler. And Lady Eagles, with under 3 minutes in the first, will try to get something this possession. Roberts, left side on the arc, drives into the middle, and she gets it off to Schumann, wide right. Schumann pulls up the lane, up on the glass, scores. 13-3. Okay, here comes Leo back. Wolford across the timeline. And she goes left side with it, and that is Lindy Carey over there on the arc. Carey, a big 5'10 player, and she kicks it right side, and the foul as Straub drove the right baseline. Columbia City foul.
Myers will pick up that one, her first in about a month here. So Myers picks up her first, team foul number 1 as well. Leo ball underneath her own basket.
2:34 for the first quarter, 13-3 Leo. Now in the right corner, it's going to be Straub with it. Now all the way out top, Springer. Now back in the corner, it's going to be Carey. Carey on the arc. And it's almost stolen, Davison, but it gets it back in the hands of Carey.
Traveled.
And a traveling violation as Springer went to the basket. So turnover Leo. 2:24 for the first now. Here comes Dana Roberts across the timeline. Long lead pass good to Myers. Myers into Roberts, right baseline. Fakes, gives it to Schumann. Battle on the floor, out to Pepler, wide open for 17. That's short. Rebound Myers, who gets it back out to Pepler. Nice hustle by Chas. Now right side, now cross court, wide open. Kara Davison, but it's blocked as Lindy Carey got back to block it. Rebound out of there to Steele, who gives it off to Wolford. Wolford across the timeline for Leo. We're under 2 minutes now in the first. Wolford's bothered up there by Roberts, but she gets it left side to Lindy Carey. Or check that Springer. Up top, Wolford again, top of the key. Wolford looks over the offense. She goes left side. And Springer stolen by Pepler. 2-on-1 with Roberts. Rachel takes it all the way hole. Short on the layup. Dana Roberts the rebound. Fakes, puts it back up, scores.
Good sense of mind for Roberts to get back.
Yes, 13-5. Leo still in the lead, 1:30 for the first quarter. Wolford across the timeline. Roberts gets her there, now wide right. On the arc is Carey. Carey pulls up, kicks it off to Wolford, left side. She drives the left side, kicks it off left baseline down there. Now it's all the way out top to Carey. Lindy Carey will reset for the Lady Lions. Wolford comes back up, top of the key, and she'll run the show. Now left side, she finds Lindy Carey over there, left baseline. Long, 2 on the way is good.
Ooh.
Boy, that's quite a shot.
That falls all night. We're in trouble here.
As Leo doing nothing wrong. Lures, here's a steal. Has telegraphed the pass. Steele off on the breakaway. Puts it up. No! But Schumann, but they miss it. Leo gets the rebound, scores. And it's Kelly Springer. So 17-5. So 46 seconds. Lady Eagles, ball batted out of bounds by Leo. So the Lady Eagles a little timid here. I tell you what, from what I've seen now, Lures better beware.
Yeah, they lost by, or check that, Leo lost to him the first time around 60-50.
As they are in the same section, they did not draw each other, but okay.
I think that's the score here. I'm going to check it out.
Mallory Failer's back for Columbia City with 44 seconds. Pepler up top. And she'll go left side to Chastity Myers. She fumbles it. Gets it in the left corner, however, to Pepler. Interior pass good to Failer. She's bounced around. Now she fakes, puts it up, blocked from behind, and coming out with it is steal of Leo, but stolen back by Davison. She scores the layup.
We'll take it.
Yes, 17-7 now. As Davison snuck in for the steal under the basket. Now here's Wolford back across the timeline, left side on the arc. She's bothered by Roberts. Roberts almost steals it, but Wolford gets it off, and now all the way interior pass is going to be good. Hornsby under there. She puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound out there to Failer, who gets it to Pepler. 10 seconds. Pepler will drive all the way to the basket. Collision.
Count it.
Basket counts, and the foul on a block.
Well, they caught her sliding down low, and I think the big reason official Godfrey called that a blocking foul down here was because she was underneath the cylinder, and that is an offensive foul, Andrew. Pepler will go to the line. Try to get three the old-fashioned way here.
So 17-9. Big play there. Rachel Pepler just drives to the basket. She does that a lot.
Well, with the clock winding down, I see Rachel doing that time and time again, and Rachel usually takes it into space, and she did there. 40 there, and that's Steele, her second, by the way. Slid underneath the basket, and Pepler landed on her, and Steele picks up her second.
So Pepler fires the free throw, and no good. Myers the rebound, puts it up. No, she's short on it. Failer fights for it. Now Myers has it, puts it up on the glass. No. And Davison has it blocked, and the buzzer goes. Wild flurry activity. 3 chances to get the score, but Eagles don't do it. So 17-9 at the quarter.
Well, give Chastity 3 rebounds on that set. Had a couple of gimmies in there too. Just could not get it to fall, and neither could Kara Davison, who got it on the weak side.
She's got to be fatigued though, not playing in a month.
Yeah. Well, we'll get on top of things. That's better than a 13-0 start like we had. Tonight's underwriters include Thompson's Whitley County Motors, located at 300 East and US 30 in Columbia City. They're your full-service General Motors dealer, offering new and used car and truck sales, leasing, and financing. Thompson's also offers mechanical and body repair along with parts and accessories, all since 1919. That's Thompson's General Motors. McGregor Furniture at 301 West Van Buren Street in Columbia City. McGregor Furniture offers 2 full floors of living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture. McGregor Furniture, located at the intersection of Van Buren and Line Street in Columbia City. 17-9 our score here, Andrew, and Lady Eagles performing a little bit better here the last few minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, after being down 13-0.
Yeah, shutout really for the first,
we didn't score till like 3:30.
Yeah, I was going to say 5.5 minutes in.
All right, we're ready to begin second quarter play. Don't forget wrestling semi-state tomorrow night on WJHS about 6:45 for that one. Okay, now we're back in play. Leo has the ball. Wolford on the Leo possession. She goes left side on the arc, and she gets it in the corner down there. I think it's Springer. Springer's trapped in the corner. Gets it off to Straub. Puts it up on the baseline. No good. Hard out, and it's rebounded by Vondren, who gets it off to Failer, up to Roberts across the timeline. Dana will go right, use a screen, and now she'll push off and get Vondren all the way left side. Now Pepler with it. Interior pass to Davison is off her hands, out of bounds. So turnover Columbia City.
Tough turnover, too. Another unforced one. They're 5th of the contest, Andrew.
Okay, here comes Wolford. Pressure in the backcourt by Davison. Wolford's across the timeline. Left side loading it up for 3 as Leo scores. As I didn't get the number, Springer is down there. So 20-9. Where do they get these athletes? Okay, here's Pepler. Pepler wide right, Failer. And Failer all the way up top. Roberts drives into the middle. Nice pass to Davison. Layup's good. Wide open was Kara Davison. Now here's Wolford back for Leo. Across the timeline. And she goes top of the key. Gets loose now wide right. It's going to be Carey. Lindy Carey, and a pass batted away by Davison, but stolen back by Leo. Now fight for it on the floor. Jump ball. Possession Columbia City as Roberts ties it up with Wolford.
Will it go back to Columbia City, or does it go back to Leo?
Goes to Columbia City.
You are correct, sir.
So 6:54 for the second quarter, 20-11. Tom, Lady Eagles hanging around, but need to make a move here.
Yeah, they've done it in the last few games. They need to climb the mountain and get over it.
So here comes Roberts, right side to Pepler. Now further down to right wing is Vondren. Vondren, right corner to Pepler, batted around, stolen, jump ball, possession back to Leo. And Coach Krieger up off the bench, not too pleased with that.
Well, it's a wasted opportunity. You make a great play to get the jump ball on the other side, and you get it off at the set. Yep. You're down by 9, could be 7, and there you go.
Right back. Now Wolford, top of the key, wide right side, and that's going to be Kelly Springer over there on the arc, right side. Now she looks cross court to Wolford, who's wide open, doesn't take the shot. She drives in the middle instead. Now kicks it off, and a score. No, the baseline of shot is long, as it was Straub. Now rebound out of there to Pepler. She'll run it all the way up. She's going to go to the basket, it looks like. She run her, no good. Rebound Failer, puts it back up, scores. Almost didn't hit the roll there.
Yeah.
2013. Lady Eagles hanging in this one, 6:10 for the second quarter. Left side stolen by Davison. Errant pass to Failer. Now Failer will give it back to Pepler. So Lady Eagles with an opportunity here. Pepler across the timeline. And she'll go left side with it to Davison on the arc. Now up top of the key it is Roberts. Interior pass good to Failer. She's double teamed. Now kicks it left baseline. Now Pepler's out there. Interior pass for Failer just off the mark. And it's stolen out of there by Springer of Leo. She's out of the backcourt. Stolen by Roberts. Now it's stolen back by Leo. Now the ball's loose on the floor and Leo comes up with it. Wolford. And we'll go the other way. Wolford all the way up. Stolen. No. Now it's back into the hands of Leo. Carey. Now it's knocked down. Scramble on the floor. Jump ball. Possession Columbia City.
13 seconds of madness right there.
It's like a track meet. Track meet and a wrestling match all in one, Tom.
Well, the Eagles got a chance here to narrow it to 5, down by 13 early.
Okay, so 5:30 for the second quarter. Coach Krieger lectures the official on the way by as Roberts moves it across the timeline. Gives it to Pepler up top. She's going to be double teamed by Wolford and Carey. Now Davison, interior pass good to Failer. Now she kicks it out left baseline. Roberts tries the left side. Up off the glass, scores.
That's pretty.
Nice move. She threaded the needle.
Well, she got the low screen down low from Vondren, too. Yep. That helped her out.
20-15. Now here's Leo back with Wolver. Stolen by Roberts. Roberts now stolen back. Roberts on the floor. Gets it off to Pepler across the timeline. 2-on-2. Now Pepler's going to hold it up. Wisely backs it out. We'll settle it down to Roberts. As we're under 5 minutes for the second quarter, Roberts will move it all the way underneath. Oh, and Failer can't corral the pass. He was wide open.
Well, I think you have to continue to look for that down low. Failer left wide open for a few brief seconds there, and just 1 second too long for the Lady Eagles.
So 20-15, Leo. Here they come with 4:50 in the second quarter. Wolford moves it across the timeline. Roberts bumps her up top, but she gets around Roberts. Now Wolford all the way up top. Springer loads it for 3. That's in and out, no good. Rebound fought for her, and Leo comes over there, puts it up. Basket counts and the foul, and it's going to be Carey, I think, gets the put back. Big play there for Leo.
Well, Carey lighting it up right now, Andrew. She's got 11, looking for point number 12 right here midway through the second. They're going to give the foul to 24, Davidson.
You are correct. Okay, Marissa Leckie on in the Columbia City lineup. Vondren will sit down. And Leo has a substitution. Lindsay Hornsby is back. Straub will sit. So Lindy Carey to the free throw line, trying to get a three-point play, and she misses back iron. Rebound out there to Pepler. Pepler going to be hounded. She's going to race it all the way up the floor, though. 3-on-2. Pepler all the way to the basket. Heavy collision, no call. Rebound out of there to Leo on the strip. Wolford back up the other way across the timeline. And Wolford will move it right side. And over there is Lindy Carey. Pulls up from 17. That's short. And Davison lets it go out of bounds. Columbia City's ball. Good play there by Carroll. Let that one go. Coach Krieger up off the bench again. I don't know what calling the play now. Pepler left side with it. Dana Roberts. Cross court, we go to Davison. Wide right. Now interior pass for Failer. Failer's double teamed in there. Ball batted away. Stolen. Wolford comes out with it. And Failer's going to get whistled for a tripping or a holding foul.
Failer needs to look and get rid of it or take that shot there, holding the ball a little bit too long. And Myers all set to check back in, and I wonder who she's coming in for. It might be Failer. Failer picked up her first right there on that, Andrew. She's going to check in for Mallory, and Mallory struggling a little bit. Yep. 2 points early, but Mallory just not herself here the last couple games. Let's see if she can get things together, and the Lady Eagles as well.
Okay, Wolford back left side with it, and it's Springer down there on the arc. Now Springer will move it left baseline. Interior pass good to Steele. She puts it up, and there's a pushing foul on Columbia City. Well, that gets the natives a little restless.
Well, right there.
Okay. 3:51 for the second quarter. Ball out of bounds to Leo. Foul on the floor. So now Leo sends it in, and it's Hornsby all the way up top, almost stolen, but gets into the hands of Springer. Springer takes a long three. Her foot's on the line, but the shot is short. Rebound in the corner. Hornsby has it left side. Now left baseline down there's Carey. Back to Hornsby. Hornsby spins in, and she's going to get fouled. Heavy collision down there. Licky and Myers involved with it. And one of them will draw the foul. So 3:40 on the clock, second quarter. Lady Eagles.
Is that Chastity's third?
I guess it is. So I would imagine she'll be coming out. Mallory Failer is back.
Her third in the last month, though. We gotta, give her that. Third in 4 weeks.
All right, Hornsby to send it into Wolford all the way up top. And Wolford will work left side interior. Pass good down there to Steele, and a heavy collision. Failer just got a cheap foul as she just clobbered her second.
She picked up her second right there.
And she got her money's worth. She clubbed Steele had moved in there. Now Lee underneath her own basket, wide open underneath. Steele puts it up short on the layup. Rebound, she gets her own. Basket counts on the foul.
Come on.
Columbia City tagged with yet another foul.
We just cannot block out right now, Andrew. And
we're having trouble.
Well, Failer thought about going in there and getting in the mix, but with two fouls,
yeah,
she backed off.
And that left a couple of shorter players down there, Roberts and Licky battling, and I guess Licky's going to get the foul. Her first.
Well, either
Here
way.
comes Failer back to the bench.
If you're going to foul them down low like, you got to make them earn both of them from the free throw line and not give them a chance at a three-point play.
So, Jennifer Steele to the free throw line. The Leo lead is 9, and it's long back out of the free throw. Rebound, Leo. Shot up in the lane. Good. Lindy Carey on the putback, so 26-15. The Lady Eagles were down 5. Now they're down 11. Roberts all the way back. Now wide right on the baseline. Marissa Licky loads it up for long two. That's now no good. And Pepler to rebound. Blocked out of there by Steele. Nice block. Wolford has it. 3-on-1 Leo. And there's a kicked ball as Roberts comes up with a good defensive play.
Like to have her on my soccer team after seeing that.
Boy, you're right. The blocking out. Lady Eagles struggling.
Just a poor job, Andrew.
Keeping Leo out of the box there. Now the way wide right. Now Hornsby up top. Wolford with it. Now back in the corner. It is Carey, and she gets across the lane now. Left side baseline jumper's no good by Steele. Rebound out there to Leo again. Put up and scores Hornsby. So Leo doing some major damage down low. 28-15 now. Timeout Columbia City.
Well, the wheels fell off early in the first quarter. They fall off again here midway through the second. And this
32nd.
This one's gotten interesting once more. 28-15. Tonight's underwriters include Myers Tyson, Hockemeyer, McNagny, attorneys at law, providing legal services to individuals and businesses of Whitley County from their offices in downtown Columbia City. That's Myers Tyson, Hockemeyer, McNagny, attorneys at law. Lady Eagles getting eaten alive down low in the box. Failer down there playing with two fouls. They thought Chastity might make a difference, but she's sitting with 3.
And so they're both sitting.
Yeah, things just not looking good right now as in terms of the forward play down low. We got a couple of freshmen that it looks like in and out. Licky's played here a little bit, and she took a jumper there at the other end. But just bad boxing out for the Lady Eagles and a lot of offensive putbacks.
Well, you got a lot of size down there. 6 foot, 5'10", 5'10", 5'11". So.
Well, and Leo's playing weak side basketball. They're taking the long jumper from the baseline and praying that it goes in. And if it doesn't, they're left alone there on the weak side.
Now wide right, Dana Roberts drives the lane. Runner is good in the lane from about 10 feet. So Dana's on the board, 28-17. So 2:38 and running for the second quarter. Wolford back for Leo. She'll work the left side. Here's an interior pass, good to Steele. Layup is good, but she's going to be whistled for traveling.
Well, pump fake cost her a bucket maybe because Shelby Schumann went high in the air to block the shot, and she went right underneath her and earned a travel. 6 turnover of the game for Leo.
And here's Pepler across the timeline. And wide right, Dana Roberts with it. All the way into the elbow now. It's going to be Davison. Now wide right, and the corner is... Oh, my, and there's Schumann getting loose underneath, and she draws, or check that Licky. Or was it Schumann? They look alike out there.
Well, Schumann's going to go to the free throw line. You're right, Schumann. They do look alike. I didn't notice
They got
that.
the same hairdo.
Well, picking up her third foul, Andrew, is Jennifer Steele. She's damaged the Lady Eagles so far, 4 points, but to go along with those 4 points, 5 boards. So, she's doing the job down low as well.
All right, so the foul on Leo, I guess Jennifer Steele?
Yes,
her
third.
And she has all 3 of Leo's fouls.
Huh.
Shelby Schumann to the free throw line for Columbia City. Fires and gets the roll.
Well,
used about every inch of the rim there.
Indicative of her average, 50%. That one had a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, it did.
Really.
28-18 Leo. So as Steele goes to the bench for Leo, Shelby Schumann will shoot it again. She fires, scores. Nothing but net that time. 28-19. Now here's Leo with Wolford in the backcourt. And they lead by 9. Wolford pressured by Pepler up top. Now Wolford all the way in the corner down there. It's going to be Springer on the left baseline. She's double teamed. Interior pass good to Hornsby. She spins, puts it over the glass. No good, but draws a foul on Columbia City. She just turned and bowled her way in there.
Yeah, I was surprised that actually wasn't called offensive because she put the shoulder down, the head down, everything went down except the bucket. And she'll shoot 2 here from the line. Andrew, last foul on 34 for Columbia City, and that's Licky. Her second.
A lot of foul trouble here.
Yeah.
As Hornsby, the left-hander, puts in the free throw. So the Leo lead is back to 10.
We'd like to have it under 10 at the half. I think that's the goal.
And Hornsby scores again. So 30-19 Leo. Now in the backcourt, Dana Roberts all the way across the timeline. Marissa Licky wide open underneath Davison. Puts it up, scores. Nice look by Licky. Nice finish by Davison. 30-21. We're under 2 minutes for the second. Wolford across timeline. Here comes that quick half-court trap, but they break it. Interior pass is good to Lindsey Hill. Now all the way out top to Wolford. Now wide left. Springer for three. And that's short in the corner. Davison the rebound for Columbia City. Gets it out to Shelby Schumann, who hands off to Roberts. Roberts across the timeline. Left side pass stolen by Leos. They bat it away. Carey with it. And Lindy Carey across the timeline. Left side Springer with it on the arc. Springer drives into the middle. She travels.
Which time? Well, Lady Eagles will have their chances here to narrow the gap, and they're going to have it once more. Got it down to 5 a little bit ago.
Yep. Here comes Dana Roberts up with 1:25 for the second quarter. Roberts across the timeline, left side with it. Kara Davison on the arc. Kara moves into the middle. Pass almost batted away. Roberts slows it up for three from the right side. And since she's on the line, it's hard. Back iron, Carey the rebound all the way across the timeline. Lindy Carey pull it out. She's triple team. Now pass stolen by Marissa Licky. Licky will give it off to Davison. Davison across the timeline. And we'll reset. Now left side Dana Roberts with a minute to go in the second quarter. Roberts interior pass good to Schumann. She puts it on the floor, kicks it out right side. Pepler has it. And Rachel will come back up. We'll reset again. 2-3 Leo zone. Dana Roberts left side on the arc all the way up top. Rachel Pepler now. Now left side Dana Roberts tries the left baseline again. And puts it up, partially blocked. She gets it again. Fakes, puts it up. Heavy contact and a foul as Roberts hit the deck hard.
Well, she's real lucky she went to put up that shot because I saw the official down there starting to count the 3 strokes for the lane violation, and Dana got the shot up, got fouled. She's going to shoot 2 here. First foul on number 35 for Leo. That's Hornsby, her first.
So Roberts at the free throw line, trying to cut into a 9-point Leo lead, and she rattles it in and out, no good. Lady Eagles struggling from the line tonight. Been pretty decent as of late.
As of late, yes.
So Dana will have another one. And she scores this time, so 30-22. Leo's lead, 41 seconds for the half. Wolford with it for the Lions in the backcourt. And she'll walk it across the timeline now. Dana Roberts will pick her up top of the key. And Wolford goes wide right with it, and that's Kelly Springer over there in the corner. Check that, it is Carey. Now up top, Wolford. And she'll go interior pass is good to Hill. Hill looks back out to Wolford. 23 seconds now in the left corner in the baseline. Springer with it all the way up top. Wolford will move the right side on the arc. Now she'll kick it wide left. Carey drives the lane, puts it up from 15. Rattles in and out. No. Rebound Leo. Layup is good. Lindsey Hill on the putback. Lady Eagles just not blocking out. Roberts all the way across the timeline. 6 seconds. Roberts moves it wide right. And Davison running shot on the way. No good. Rebound fought for. That's the buzzer. It is halftime. 32-22 in favor of Leo. So Lady Eagles have to make some adjustments.
Well, the big one was talked about 5 seconds before your last breath, Andrew. That's blocking out because they're just not doing it down low. Too many offensive putbacks for these Lady Leo
Lions. And
got the underraters
what are we looking for here?
There you go. Crying out loud. Come on, Andrew.
All right, Tom.
We've been doing this all season.
We got to get this in shape. We got to go for tournament action next week.
Yeah, we got a while, don't we? Hopefully we'll do this for another month or so. Wouldn't that be nice? Or not? Well, another 3 weeks, I should say.
Yeah, it'd be nice, just like last year, but that remains to be seen. All right, we are at halftime once again, 32-22. And your underwriters for tonight's contest include the Star Financial Bank, a full-service bank with branches in Columbia City, South Whitley, Churubusco, and Fort Wayne, including the Frontage Road branch in Columbia City. That's Star Financial Bank, 248-6000. Farm Bureau Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, give Bill Lou or Chuck Springer a call, 244-6179, or stop by their Gateway Park location just off of Highway 30 in Columbia City. That's Farm Bureau Insurance, 244-6179. Thompson's Whitley County Motors, located at 300 East US 30 Columbia City, your full-service General Motors dealer. Offering new and used car and truck sales, leasing, and financing. Thompson's also offers mechanical and body repair, along with parts and accessories, all since 1919. And McGregor Furniture at 301 West Van Buren Street, Columbia City. McGregor Furniture offers a complete line of Broyhill furniture, catnapper recliners, and much, much more. That's McGregor Furniture, located at the intersection of Van Buren and Line Street in Columbia City. Myers, Tyson, Hockemeyer, and McNagny, attorneys at law, providing legal services to individuals and businesses of Whitley County from their offices in downtown Columbia City. That's Myers, Tyson, Hockemeyer, and McNagny, attorneys at law. And talking to an Allstate agent like Mary Jo Relu can really make a driver feel safe. When you call her at 248-2911, you get a knowledgeable insurance agent who's there when you need help, whose name is the same in the phone book as yours, who can see if you qualify for discounts or tell you what insurance or on a new car will cost. Mary Jo Relu at 248-2911. You're in good hands with Allstate. And H&R Block, tax and financial services in Columbia Plaza next to the license branch. H&R Block has been serving Columbia City for over 30 years. H&R Block has experienced tax preparers ready to serve your needs. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Walk-ins welcome, or call 244-5040 for an appointment. That's H&R Block for your tax and financial needs. And those are your underwriters here for tonight's contest here in Columbia City at the Donald S. Weeks Gymnasium. You are listening to Columbia City Lady Eagle Basketball here on WJHS 91.5 FM. And Tom, you are ready to go with statistics?
Yeah, and this one a track meet so far, Andrew. A lot of stats to figure up here. Let's start with Leo Kelly Warford, 0 for 3 from the field. No points for Warford right now. She's done some damage down low. Lindy Carey, 5 of 6 from the floor, 13 points, 2 rebounds for Carey. I should mention Warford had three rebounds, so that's where she's doing the damage as well as. That's where Leo's doing the damage. Kelly Springer, 2 of 4 with 5 points right now. Lindsay Hornsby, 1 of 2 from the field, 4 points for Hornsby. Jennifer Steele, 4 points for Steele, and about 7 rebounds for Steele to go along with her statistics from the field. Chris Straub, 1 of 1, 2 points for Straub. Lindsay Hill, 1 of 1 from the floor, 2 points for Hill. Leo's turned the ball over 7 times so far in the first half. Leading rebounder is Jennifer Steele. She picks up 7. And we glance over here at the Columbia City Lady Eagles. Dina Roberts, a couple assists, a steal, a rebound, 3 of 4 shooting, 7 points right now for Roberts. Shelby Schumann, 1 of 4 from the field, 4 points for Shelby Schumann, a couple rebounds to go along with that. Chastity Myers came in early, got in foul trouble, 4 rebounds for Chastity Myers at this point. Kara Davison, 3 of 3 from the field for the Lady Eagles, 6 points for Davison as she picked up 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Those are Davidson's statistics. Lori Minnick, one of the seniors on this Columbia City Lady Eagle basketball team, 0 of 1 from the floor, 2 rebounds for Minnick right now, 0 of 1 from the floor. Pepler trying to do quite a bit tonight, and she's taking it to the hole, 1 of 4 from the field, 3 points for Pepler and just 1 rebound for her. Rachel Pepler, the other senior on this Lady Eagle team. So Minnick and Pepler. This will be their last one here at the Donald
Yes, it will.
Failer tonight, 1 of 2 shooting, 2 points for Failer, and just 1 rebound to go along with her statistic. Crystal Vondren, 2 rebounds for Crystal Vondren, and Miss Licky, an assist and a steal and 2 rebounds. So this one not out of hand by any means. 32-22 was down. We were down by 13 early.
Very well could be out of hand if the Lady Eagles hadn't stepped it up there for a while.
Correct. You know, and I'm sitting here. You and I get these statistics thrown at us every game, and we get them usually right before the game. I got the chance to look these over tonight, Andrew. We're actually a better first quarter and fourth quarter team than we are in the second and third, and that's where our game lacks. We saw it a lot of games this year.
Yeah.
I think back to Wawasee where we really struggled over in that second quarter, and because that one was nip and tuck for the first quarter and a half, and then things got out of hand, and then we came back in the fourth quarter and got back in it. So this game very indicative of the season for the Lady Eagles. There's always been one killer quarter for us.
Yes, there has, and we're being videoed here of all things. It's like our engineer Patrick Wessler, night manager, is on the scene with a video camera. So for whatever reason, we're being videoed here. Especially there after you, it appears, Tom.
Well,
they know you're a wheel here, so
Trent Marsh here in front of us, and I don't know what his problem really is.
They know you're a wheel here, so they put the camera on you. So
well, the whole deal is Patrick Wessler got this new camcorder, and he's been dying to try it out, and geez, here comes 2 of my other best friends walking over here.
We're just getting hounded at the stand all night long here, but we don't have Marcia tonight, so we can use a little extra.
Yeah, we don't have Marcia, so we can.
She's not
run the clock.
Run the clock, yeah, ad lib.
Oh, Roger's coming out here. I don't know if he's coming out to talk to us.
He's never talked to us. All right, well, we better go back to our sectional information. Remind fans once again that a week from tonight, Tuesday night, the Lady Eagles will tee it up in sectional play at Bishop Dwenger Sectional 22. 6 o'clock, first game right out of the box. It will be Columbia City and the host, Bishop Dwenger Saints, on Dwenger's home floor. That will be game 1 at 6 o'clock. Game 2 Tuesday evening will be Fort Wayne Elmhurst and Fort Wayne Concordia. They will do battle in the second of the doubleheader there on Tuesday night. And moving ahead to Friday, the 6 o'clock ball game will feature the winner of game 1 and the winner of game 2. The survivors of the games I just told you. And the second ball game on Friday evening, commonly called Black Friday in the old days under the real basketball tournament. We won't go there anymore. But game 2 Friday evening at Dwenger, it will be New Haven and Fort Wayne, which drew the bye. The two struggling ball clubs, so to speak, drawing the bye there. So that will be the second game on Friday evening over there. And then the championship will culminate at 7:30 on Saturday evening. Once again, all this action at Bishop Dwenger in Sectional 22, with the winner advancing on to take on the winner of Sectional 21 on the home floor of that particular sectional's winner. So there you have it. And don't forget, Tom and I will be on hand next Tuesday evening. We're going to have a little bit of an early pregame show for you. So join us about... when did we decide?
About 5:40 or so.
Okay, 5:40 for the broadcast next Tuesday evening for pregame activities at Dwenger, and that will be sectional action. Tom and I will be on hand for that one next week. So if you're not making the trip to Dwenger, be sure to be on the air with us for sectional action. And once again tomorrow night, WJHS will be covering Columbia City Semi-State Wrestling down at Belmont. We're proud to present that, and let's see, in my list here, Travis Stahl and Andy Moore will be on the call, a former wrestler there, Andy Moore, here at Columbia City. They will be on the call at Belmont. Wrestling gets underway at 7 o'clock, we understand, so I would imagine pick up the radio broadcast about 6:45. If you can make it down there, they need all the support they can get in person, so if you want to go to Decatur, feel free, but if not, WJHS will be there, so that's something to look forward to. Tell everybody, get the word out, as this was just decided in the last few days that we would be able to do this. So get the word out, right, Tom?
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. In fact, if you can't pick us up, head on down there because they're going to use it. They're going to need every bit of help.
Yelling support. Okay, and one thing we better get, we haven't got in here yet tonight, we have a whole plethora of items in the fray of the end of the season here, but the boys basketball, we cannot forget that. Their next action will come up on Friday evening, a big contest at Carroll, and the Eagles riding a 3-game winning streak after that impressive 59-52 come-from-behind win over Norwell. And we head for Carroll, and Coach Irwin up there at Carroll, and he's got a fine bunch that are playing well, so that's the next boys' action.
Well, Rob's always had a fine group over at Carroll.
Yep.
Ever since he started there, he's really been blessed.
And don't forget, Jerry and I will be on hand for that one, varsity only, at about 7:45. Okay, it is 32-22, Leo's ball to start the second half. Here comes Walford for the Lions, top of the key. Davison bothers her up there. Now she goes wide right. Now in the corner, Springer with it. She's double teamed, gets it out top to Wolford. Now all the way top of the key, Lindy Carey has it. She's going to be left alone. She takes the three. In and out, no good. Rebound out of there to Hoppy. Okay, Hoppy's in the ball game. Few adjustments here. Roberts all the way up. Wide open. Myers underneath. Block. Myers gets her a rebound. Puts it up. Heavy collision. She's fouled.
That's the one thing Chastity's going to give us is rebounds. She's not going to put up 16 a night or anything, but she will give us rebounds, and that's what we're lacking right now.
Yep. Okay, so we have a Leo foul.
Who's that on, Andrew? That's on the
33.
33. We're going to give it to Springer, her first.
Okay, 25 seconds gone here in this third quarter. Chastity Myers shoots the free throw, short. So the lead is still 10 for Leo. Chastity shoots this one, scores. She got that one, 32-23, Leo's lead. Here comes Wolford back for the Lady Lions. Wolford races across the timeline, left side. She goes to Kelly Springer. Springer will try the left side. Now she kicks it all the way out top to Wolford. Wide right, it's going to be Lindy Carey with it. Carey will drive into the middle. Now kicks it off left baseline. Now all the way up top, Wolford with it again. Now up top, Kelly Springer. Springer will work. And she goes right side, loses the handle, but he falls into the hands of Carey. Lindy Carey will try. She spins it in the lane, and she puts up a runner. Long back iron, rebound fought for, and it's on the floor. Leo comes up with it. And it's going to be Springer. Springer drives right baseline. Gets corralled. Kicks it off. Wolford wide open for 15. Scores.
Too many weapons.
Yes, they have a lot of them. 34-23 Leo. Now there's Pepler back across the timeline. Wide right, Dana Roberts with it now. Roberts all the way up top to Davison. Davison left corner to Hoppy now. Stephanie Hoppy with it. Cross court to Dana Roberts. She'll try the right baseline. She runner, and it's good. Running one-hander.
She could have got the foul there with it, too.
She almost traveled. She's lucky. But 34-25. Wolford all the way left side. Lindy Carey with it. Now on the arc, Carey moves it. All the way up top, Wolford again. Wolford top of the key, left side, Carey. Now wide right, it's going to be Wolford. Wolford still has it. Now goes wide left, Lindy Carey. She drives the arc, comes back up top to Wolford. Now wide left, Lindy Carey. Up top, it's going to be Springer now.
Need a shot clock.
Springer, right side, and she gives it off to Lindy Carey. Interior pass good for Steele. Spins in the lane, scores. Nice turnaround by Jennifer Steele.
That was pretty.
That was 36-25. Here comes Roberts, right side. She'll pull it out. Top of the key, Pepler. She drives the middle, goes right, kicks it out to Dana. Right side, interior pass good to Myers. Turnaround up off the glass, good.
Good to see that back.
Yes, Chastity Myers, so 36-27 now. Here comes Wolford for Leo. 5:40 for the third quarter. Left side with it now is going to be Carey. As
trying to get Chastity
Straub hit the deck. Now all the way wide right. Pass batted away, but now all the way out top. Wolford has it back for Leo. Wolford goes left side on the arc. Davison guards her there. Now she throws an errant pass into the bleachers. Columbia City ball on the turnover.
First start of the offensive set there for Leo. They tried to get Chastity her fourth foul by a little bit of Bill Lambier acting on the screen. It made it look like Chastity ran through it, which she did not. So,
all right, here's the kick ball by Leo's.
I thought they might call that for a minute.
Springer.
I thought they might give Chastity the whistle and give her the foul, but they didn't.
All right, well, good they did not. 5:20 for the third quarter. Roberts sends it all the way into Pepler across the timeline. Pepler drives the right side, runs into a lot of traffic. She comes back out top. Rachel will move it right side. Now she goes cross court to Davison, who plows into the lane. Runner on the way, doesn't get the bounce. Now Myers fights for the rebound. It comes into the hands of Wolford. Wolford across the timeline, goes left side with it. Now Springer has it on the arc. Now all the way cross court, Lindy Carey. Carey will pitch it off the top of the key to Wolford. We're under 5 minutes for the third. Now left side with it, Springer. Now up top it's going to be Jennifer Steele. Steele interior pass batted away, stolen by Davison. Here we go. Davison all the way on the breakaway, loses the handle, saves it from going out of bounds, gives it to Hoppy. She puts up the shot, short, an air ball. Rebound out of there to Wolford. Wolford across the timeline. Now the way left side is going to be Carey. Pulls it up from 10 feet, and it's long back iron. Rebound out of there to Hoppy. And she gives off to Roberts. 4.5 for the third quarter now. Roberts across the timeline for Columbia City. And she goes left side, Rachel Pepler on the arc. Pepler bothered up there by Wolford to Roberts. Now wide right corner. Davison fakes the three, doesn't take it. Out top to Roberts. Interior pass good to Myers all the way. Davison for a long three. Scores. They're going to say two as she was on the line.
Good looking shot outside from Kara. You can see her amongst the trees. She popped out there for the outside jumper. Holy cow.
Timeout Leo. So 36-29 our score. Lady Eagles still hanging around.
Well, the Lady Eagles narrow the gap to 7 right here, Andrew. Tonight's underwriters include Star Financial Bank, a full-service bank with branches in Columbia City, South Whitley, Cherubusco, and Fort Wayne. That includes the Frontage Road branch in Columbia City. That's Star Financial Bank at 248-6000. Also, H&R Block Tax and Financial Services in Columbia Plaza, next to the license branch. H&R Block has been servicing Columbia City for over 30 years. H&R Block is experienced tax preparers ready to serve your needs. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Walk-ins are welcome, or call 244-5040 for an appointment. That's H&R Block for your tax and financial needs. 36-29 here, Andrew, as we've seen the difference Chastity Myers has made up here in the third quarter. She gets 3 points, her first 3 points really in about a month, and she's doing a nice job rebounding too, so to speak.
Yeah, she got in there and got a nice offensive board a minute ago. So Lady Eagles hanging around here still. Tom Leo's had ample opportunity to run us out of the barn here, but haven't been able to do it. All right, Leo's ball underneath their own basket all the way out top now. Springer with it. Now wide right. A three on the way from Carey. Scores. Nothing but net.
No.
Lindy Carey. And boy, they just kind of, every time we get close, they put a dagger in the heart. 39-29. Wide right, Davison with it. Leo with a 10-point lead. Davison tries the right side, comes back up top to Pepler now. Cross court to Dana Roberts left. Roberts all the way right corner. Davison. Interior pass good to Myers. Myers double team. Spins. Puts it up on the glass. Gets the roll. Scores.
I don't know how she gets those to roll, but we'll take them.
Yes, 39-31. Chastity good on the baseline. 3.5 for the third quarter. Now here comes Wolford back. Davison bothers her. Screen set there by number 30. I don't have a 30 on my roster. It must be a reserve for Leo. Now Lindy Carey. Wide left. 30 has it. Whoever she is. Can we get a name possibly? We have a foul in the meantime. As we'll try to get that name for you.
Hobbin.
Hobbin?
Hobbin. Hobben.
Okay, and a Columbia City foul there.
And let's see here. 52. Who's 52 out there? That's
Hoppy.
Hoppy. She picked up her first personal.
All right, Leo with it. All the way out top, Wolford. Wolford fakes the three, doesn't take it. Now left side Carey with it. Now she'll work it back top of the key to Wolford. Now left side Carey on the arc. Lindy Carey with it. Back to Wolford. Wolford bothered up there by Davison. Pressure defense by Kara. Now Wolford will move it left. And 5-second call almost. Wolford interior pass good down there for Steele. And a quick pushing foul on Columbia City as Steele hit the deck, Tom.
Going to be on Hoppy, her second.
It's the natives a little
couldn't
restless.
really see it. I was kind of blinded, so.
So 3:01. Leo's ball underneath their own basket. 3:01 for this third quarter. All the way out top. Wolford from 17 scores. Nothing but net. Whew. Boy, they find a way to burn you. 41-31.
Their shooting percentage has got to be outrageous.
Oh,
right
I
now.
would, yeah, it's got to be. Roberts, top of the key. Lady Eagles trail by 10. 2:48 to go. Hoppy's got it in the lane. An errant pass sails away and stolen there by Hobbin for Leo. Gets it off to Wolford. We're going to go the other way. Long lead pass is going to be good. And Springer left side. She drives in the lane, kicks it off wide right. Lindy Carey wide open for three. Scores.
4 for Leo this half.
So 5:58 for the fourth. Rachel Pepler to the free throw line. And she scores 54-39. Leo's lead is now at 15. Mass substitutions coming on for Leo. Steele and Hornsby have returned. Wolford also. So Rachel Pepler will have another free throw for Columbia City. And Rachel scores. 54-40. Columbia City trails by 14. Here's Wolford for Leo. And she's going to be double teamed up top, but she gets around that easily. Interior pass is thrown away, though, as Hornsby went one way, and the pass went the other.
You might see that next week, Andrew, that little double up top.
We could. All right, Pepler. All the way across the timeline. Lady Eagles going to have to get something done quick if they're going to get back in this. Left side, Dana Roberts with it on the arc. Interior pass to Failer. Failer spins, gets double teamed. Now gets it out in the left corner, and Roberts is there. Interior pass good to Failer. She fakes, spins, puts it up short. Rebound out there to Leo Springer. And here we go the other way. Springer for Leo across the timeline. Pulls it up, gives it to Wolford. Wolford, interior pass good down there. No, knocked away. Hornsby loses the handle again. So
turnover there for Leo.
Columbia City with opportunities to hang in this one. With 5:26, they need a bunch. Roberts to Pepler. We race it up the floor. Pepler across the timeline. Left side with it, Dana Roberts. And all the way up top, Pepler now. Rachel double teamed up top. Now she gets pinned and a Leo foul. They haven't really called many fouls tonight.
No, a little reach in there. Give it to Wolford. Her first. Wolford, I should say.
So we're 2 away from shooting. As the 5th team foul on Leo.
Which would be good.
Yes. Roberts in the right corner now. Pepler with on the arc. Interior pass is good to Schumann. She misses everything, puts it up, air ball all the way over. And all the way up top, Springer now. We go the other way, and here's a traveling violation on Hornsby. As she is struggling. 3 turnovers the last 3 trips for Hornsby. Here comes Chastity Myers back in for Shelby Schumann. So 5:05 to go in this one. 54-40 Leo. Here comes Dana Roberts. And she dribbles it all the way up across the timeline. Wide right is Davison. Now on the arc, right side, top of the key now, Dana Roberts. Roberts looks wide right. Davison fakes the shot, doesn't take it. Interior pass good to Failer now, down low. Myers puts it up short. She gets her own rebound. She's fouled, finally. I thought they were going to call traveling on her for a minute. They finally called her for holding.
They had a hold of her leg is what they had, and Chastity just happy to get the shot off there. She's not. I don't think she's going to go to the free throw line, is she? It's going to be underneath her own basket, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. He's calling it down here. Everybody else is lining up at the free throw line.
Yeah, you're right.
Last foul on Springer, her second. And Lady Eagles will have to wait one more foul before they shoot.
So 4:48 now. Roberts looks to send it in underneath their own basket. Doesn't have help yet. And all the way in corner, Pepler, right side. All the way up top of the key now is Davison. Wide left on the arc. Roberts fakes the three, gets it into Myers. Kicks it out, left baseline. Here's Failer with a jumper from 10 feet. She scores.
That's what Chastity and Mallory give us the combo down there. Inside, outside, as it went down low to Chastity, and they kicked it out for Failer for the jumper.
And there's the double team trap as Roberts and Pepler converge on Wolford. It's kicked by Pepler.
We have missed that so much, and right there it was, Andrew. The little kick down to Chastity, and she put it back out to Failer, and Failer shot the 15-foot jumper on the baseline.
54-42. It is in favor of Leo. 4.5 for the fourth quarter. Now double teamed by Davis and Pepler up top is Wolford, but she gets it off down low. Now wide open in the lane is Steele. She fires from 10 feet, scores. Boy, they just get you every time. 56-42.
Too many weapons.
And Roberts up across the timeline. Wide left now, Davison. The Lady Eagles going to have to speed things up. Roberts top of the key now. Pepler loads it up from 17. Right side, scores. Nothing but net for Rachel Pepler. 56-44. That's 10 for Rachel. 4 minutes for the fourth quarter. Here's the double team trap up top, but they get it off to Carey. Interior pass almost stolen by Hornsby. Gets it off to Springer. She fakes, tries the left baseline, almost travels. Now batted away by Roberts. And now coming out with it a steal of Leo. She gets it off to Lindy Carey. Interior pass good to Springer. She spins, puts it on the glass, scores. Beautiful move. Lucky she got away with 3-second call there. 58-44 now. And down on the left baseline, Davison with it, and she gets it up to Myers. Stolen. Here comes 3-on-1 Leo, now 2-on-none. Wolford has to corral it, however, and she gets knocked down by Pepler. No call, but Springer puts it in. So 60-44. We get close, and they explode again. Timeout, Columbia City. Full timeout for Columbia City with 3:22 to go in this one. 60-44 Leo.
Tonight's game underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. For all your insurance needs, give Bill Lou or Chuck Springer a call at 244-6179 or stop by their Gateway Park location just off Highway 30 in Columbia City. That's Farm Bureau Insurance at 244-6179. Bill Lou and Chuck Springer, they'll help you out. Thompson's Whitley County Motors, located at 300 East and US 30 in Columbia City. They're your full-service General Motors dealer offering new and used car and truck sales, leasing, and financing. That's Thompson's. They also offer mechanical and body repair, along with parts and accessories, all since 1919. Thompson's General Motors and McGregor Furniture. McGregor Furniture features 2 full floors of living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture. That's McGregor Furniture, located at the intersection of Van Buren and Line Street in Columbia City. 60-44 our score, Andrew. 3:22 left to go in this one. Well, you see a lot of positive things. You look at a ball club probably wondering where they would be at when Chastity Myers came back, and we've seen some signs that things could be on the positive side for the Lady Eagles come sectional time next week.
Okay, as we have a new player on, we're going to have to get this number for Columbia City, 42. Now left side or right side with Pepler. Now Roberts in the corner. Interior pass to Failer, batted away by Leo. No foul call. Here comes Leo. And it's going to be Steele. Straub check that wide right now is Carey. All the way up top is Wolford. And Wolford will work the right side. Okay. And now interior pass is good down there, and it's going to be Steele all the way up top to Wolford. And wide right now, Carey pulls into the middle, kicks it off to Wolford. Left side, Springer with it, as we're down to 2:45 in this one. Leo's lead is 4-16. Now here's Springer, left side, double team, gets it off to Wolford, top of the key. And Wolford will move it left side. Now she kicks it off Straub. Now way on top Carey. Leo milks a little clock. She gives it off to Steele.
3 seconds. There we go.
And they get the 3-second call and draws the Bronx cheer from the natives behind us.
I heard a guy counting behind me, and he got all the way to 6, so probably well deserved.
All right, here's Pepler up across the timeline for Columbia City. Gives it off to Kayla Graft, who sees her first action of the evening for Columbia City. Graft will run the point up top, almost travels. Gives it off to Pepler. She drives the basket. And just plows into somebody and gets a foul, so Leo foul. So 2:20 now. We're going to shoot free throws. Rachel Pepler to the free throw line.
Foul on Springer, her second. Or check that. I'll be on Straub, her second.
So Rachel to the free throw line. And Rachel shoots and rims in finally. 60-45. 2:20 still on the clock. And Rachel will try it again. She fires, and it's long back iron. Rebound, Failer in there. Failer puts it back up short. Rebound out there to Leo. Here comes Wolford with it, and she gives it off to Straub across the timeline. Now Wolford has it back up top. All the way left side is Carey. Interior pass good to Straub. She turns in the lane, kicks it back out to Steele, and we're going to have a Columbia City foul.
Oh,
3 seconds. Only 2 times in a row. What's going on? The natives
I mentioned it about 5 trips ago, and
we're getting another Bronx cheer here from the Eagle fans.
I don't know if I've ever seen 2 consecutive trips with a 3-second call.
That's almost non-existent anymore. That's like calling traveling in the NBA. A cardinal sin.
2 trips and traveling in the NBA in a row. Boy, oh boy.
Graff throws the pass away, and it's stolen. Out on the breakaway is going to be Lindy Carey. Wide open for the layup. Scores with the left hand. 62-45. Pepler sends it in to Roberts. Roberts across the timeline, and she goes all the way down low. Failer's wide open for a layup, puts it up, scores. 62-47. Wolford walks it slowly up for Leo. They look to milk a little clock. Here comes the double team, but they're not going to get it. She gets it off to Carey. Lindy Carey will drive the left side and drives left baseline all the way underneath the basket. Kicks it to Springer, puts it up on the glass. No, but a Columbia City foul.
Waiting to see who this is on here. 42, and it's going to go against, well, geez, do I even have that? Kayla Graff down low.
Kayla Graff.
Her first.
So Kelly Springer to the free throw line for Leo. Their lead is 15. Springer scores 63-47 now. Still a minute 28 to go in this one. And Springer scores again. And we have substitutions galore here coming on for Leo. We probably don't have some of these numbers. Roth is back on. It looks as though Hornsby's back. I don't have 30 and I don't have 20 on the roster. So if you can get 30 and 20 down the road here, Tom.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
And 43 also is an add-on. Okay, Rachel Pepler will come out to a big round of applause. 43, I can't really read that. Lawson's 30, okay. Well, we got one of them anyway. Lori Minnick back on for Columbia City now as Rachel Pepler sat down probably for the final time in her career here. Ball's batted out of bounds by Roth of Leo. As we'll try to get 20's Roth, okay. And, okay, Roberts looks to send it in to Lori Minnick. A minute 15 for this one. Up top, Kayla Graff, top of the key. And she spins in the middle, now kicks it out left side. And now later that's Jennifer Dye now. Anyway, Robertson's up with it, gives it off to Kayla Graff, who puts it up with the glass, no good. Rebound, Mallory Failer, is going to be a foul. No shot, fouls on the floor. So Jennifer Dye on now, Kayla Graff, Lori Minnick, Mallory Failer, and Dana Roberts to finish this one.
Now Failer will shoot the one-on-one here after the foul on 43, and you have that number to your side over there.
Actually, I don't have a name for her, but I've got 43. Okay, more assistance from the PA announcer here. You're just going to have to ask her. I can't read that.
Whitman, as in Walt.
Whitman, okay. Anyway, Failer misses the, that's hers. Failer misses the free throw. Rebound out there to Leo. Runner a minute. Now, all the way up top, I don't have 25, but she's got the ball. Pass going to be stolen by Minnick. All the way to Failer, now to Graff. Pass stolen, now off Graff, out of bounds. Is that about hit? That would have been a good field goal in football as that went up over the backboard. I can't read that either. Oh, okay, I got you now. All right, well, Lori Minnick sits down for the final time to a fine round of applause here from the Eagle faithful as she will end her career regular season-wise here in this gymnasium.
Who do I give the turnovers to on that one?
I don't know. I think there were 2 or 3 in about 1 second. Now here's Leo across the timeline, 25 with it. I don't have her name, but I think it's rather irrelevant at this point. Sorry if I offend anybody, but with just 40.2 in this one, I don't think we're going to pursue it any further. Crystal Vondran on for Columbia City. And Dana Roberts is going to sit down. A little rough night from Dana. And she's going to sit down. I don't think the way the Lady Eagles want to go out tonight, but that's going to happen this way. Now Leo in the corner with it. Ross spins it in, and that's Lawson gets loose under her. Pass batted away, stolen by Graff. Now stolen back by Leo. Now here comes Roth. Right baseline, puts it up, misses everything. Hornsby the rebound, scores the layup. 66-47 now. Here comes Jennifer Dye across the timeline for Columbia City. Wide right side on the arc. She kicks it out Kayla Graff. Right side on the arc, 18 seconds. Graff gives it up to Jennifer Dye. Dye will try the right baseline. She loads it up from 17, scores. Nice running shot.
Good looking jumper there.
So 66-49, 7 seconds. That's going to be Roth to dribble out the clock. Now she gives it up, and there's a score. No, Hornsby short on the free throw, and that's going to do it. Failure the rebound, but buzzer goes. And the final score in this one here tonight, it is 66-49 in favor of the Leo Lady Lions here tonight at Donald S. Weeks Gymnasium. Coach Hay and Coach Krieger exchanged pleasantries. They're longtime friends, and so Lady Eagles will enter the sectional on a 2-game losing streak. Leo, meanwhile, will head for tournament play with a 9-game winning streak, as the Lady Eagles will finish the campaign 7-12, and Leo will go to, I think, 14-4. No, 15-3. On the season will be the Leo Lady Lions after the 66-49 victory. And the reserve game tonight, Columbia City did win that, 43-37. So that's the verdict here tonight at Columbia City. Okay, well, we're going to get to our underwriters once again and thank them for bringing you this one here tonight on WJHS. Star Financial Bank, a full-service bank with branches in Columbia City, South Whitley, Cherubusco, and Fort Wayne, including the Frontage Road branch in Columbia City. Star Financial Bank at 248-6000. Farm Bureau Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, give Bill Liu or Chuck Springer a call, 244-601-79, or stop by the Gateway Park location just off of Highway 30 in Columbia City. That's Farm Bureau Insurance at 244-6179. Thompson's Whitley County Motors, located at 300 East US 30, Columbia City. Your full-service General Motors dealer offering new and used car and truck sales, leasing, and financing. Thompson's also offers mechanical and body repair, along with parts and accessories, all since 1919. That's Thompson's General Motors. McGregor Furniture at 301 West Van Buren Street in Columbia City. McGregor Furniture offers a complete line of Broyhill furniture, cat-napper recliners, and much, much more. McGregor Furniture, located at the intersection of Van Buren and Line Street in Columbia City. Myers, Tyson, Hockemeyer, McNagny, attorneys at law, providing legal services to individuals and businesses of Whitley County from their offices in downtown Columbia City. That's Myers, Tyson, Hockemeyer, and McNagny, attorneys at law. And H&R Block, tax and financial services in Columbia Plaza, next to the license branch. H&R Block has been serving Columbia City for over 30 years. H&R Block has experienced tax preparers ready to serve your needs. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Walk-ins welcome, or call 244-5040 for an appointment. That's H&R Block for your tax and financial needs. Knows your underwriters here tonight for this one. Don't forget, coming up on WJHS tomorrow night, our next broadcast will be Columbia City Wrestling. Semi-state action at Belmont. Wrestling to start at 7 o'clock. I would imagine WJHS would be on the air about 6:45. Travis Stahl and Andy Moore will be on the call of that one for WJHS. And good luck to the wrestling team as they go for a semi-state title, as they have won the sectional and regional. And it will be nice to hit the semi-state also. But Belmont, always tough. But good luck to the wrestling team and Coach Randy Kirby as they head to Decatur tomorrow night. Try to bring home that semi-state title, I know. And don't forget, our next boys broadcast will be coming up Friday night. Jerry Garado and I will be on the scene at Carroll for the game between the Carroll Chargers and the Columbia City Eagles. That Friday night, 7:45 about for varsity only for that one. And that will be Coach Benedict and the boys teeing it up again, and they have a 3-game winning streak, so we'll see if they can build on it. Always tough Carroll team up at Carroll. So you want to go over some statistics, Tom, while we wait on Coach Krieger?
I sure will, Andrew. When we look at the victorious Lady Leo Lions, first, Ashley Roth did not play in this one. Kelly Warford, 2 of 5 from the field, 4 points for Warford. Linda Carey, the big night for Carey, 8 of 10 shooting, 21 points tonight for Carey. To go along with 4 rebounds. Kelly Springer, 5 of 9 from the floor, 13 points for Kelly Springer. Lindsay Hornsby, 3 of 5 from the field, 8 points for Hornsby tonight. And Jennifer Steele picks up 6 on 5 of 8 shooting. Chris Straub, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 points in this one. And Lindsay Hill, 2 of 2, 4 points tonight for Lindsay Hill and of the Lady Leo Lions. Leo turns the ball over tonight 14 times. Leading rebounder in this one for Leo is Jennifer Steele. She picks up 11 of them. And Leo comes out of here victorious. We look at the Columbia City
side of the ledger, Dana Roberts 4 of 5 from the field tonight, 4 assists and 2 steals, 9 points for Roberts. Shelby Schumann 1 of 4, shooting 4 points for Schumann. She also picked up 2 rebounds and a steal. Chastity Myers, a nice second half for her. Good to see her back in the action. 4 of 9 shooting. All of her points coming in the second half. 9 points exactly. Chastity also picked up 7 rebounds to go along with her point total tonight. Kara Davidson, 4 of 5. 8 points for Davidson, go along with 3 steals and 4 rebounds. Lori Minnick, senior on this Lady Eagle team, 0 of 1 shooting. A couple rebounds tonight, so Minnick gets her name in the scorebook. Rachel Pepler, 3 of 6. 11 points tonight for Pepler. 2 rebounds to go along with that. And Mallory Failer, 3 of 5 shooting tonight for Failer. She picked up 6 in this one, a couple block shots, make it number 30 and 31 on the season to be exact. Give her 4 rebounds in tonight's game. And also tonight for the Lady Eagles, Crystal Vondren picked up 2 rebounds. Stephanie Hoppy, 0 of 1 from the field, picked up a rebound. Lecky picked up an assist and a steal and 2 rebounds. And Dye picked up a jump shot at the end to give her 1 of 1 shooting and 2 points in this one. Lady Eagles turned the ball over this game 17 times.
Ouch.
And those tend to hurt you. Leading rebounder in this one for the Lady Eagles is Chastity Myers. She collects 7 of them on the evening. And so those are the Lady Eagles statistics. Again, Roberts with 9, Schumann with 4, Myers with 9, Davison with 8, Pepler with 11 in this one, and Failer with 6 for the Lady Eagles. That's the way the scoring went for Columbia City as they fall here tonight, 66-49 as we wait on Coach Wayne Krieger. And this is one of those, Andrew, that I don't know how he's going to feel coming out of the locker room because we performed fairly well
at times.
And I guess if this was a book, there'd be a lot of different chapters to write here because you look at the way we started the game and it's completely different of where we once stood in the middle of this contest. Down 13-0 to start, didn't get on the scoreboard. You noted until 3:43, I believe you said.
The first quarter,
the first quarter. So put ourselves in a hole to begin with.
And that's always tough to come back from 66-49. Obviously, 17-point deficit here at the end, but boy, when you get down 13-0, you don't get off to a solid start. That's tough. And
looking at some stats here, Andrew, of Leo's season, they did beat Huntington North by 2. So that score kind of mirrors this one in Huntington North respect. DeKalb, they beat by 11. So a couple scores that really pop out at you and kind of mirror the game tonight. Coach Krieger now joining us. Coach, 66-49 in this one. Got off to a slow start. Outscored 13-0. Didn't get on the scoreboard until 3:43 of the first quarter, and those things kind of hinder you the rest of the way.
Yeah, when you give a team of that caliber a lead like that, it's not a very easy thing to overcome. But it was, again, our offense continued to struggle, and we just weren't able to put the ball in the basket. We were 1 shot and out. Then near the end of the first quarter, as at 10 seconds, we had 4 wide open layups and couldn't get any of them over the rim. So, it makes it tough.
Yeah, it's tough, especially down 13-0, as you noted. Coach, we saw the return tonight of Chastity Myers. We did see some glimpses of some positive things that could come out of this. Obviously, Chastity brings a little bit more rebounding to this basketball team. She had a nice second half in terms of rebounds and scoring, and offensive rebounds for Leo seemed to give us the most trouble tonight when Chastity was off the floor.
Well, that's been a problem for us all year, and we've tried to address that with different types of scenarios in practice, but we are a very mediocre rebounding team, especially at the defensive end, and we have not been able to overcome. That is probably the biggest bugaboo, along with our offensive potential.
Well, we did see the return of Chastity Myers, as I said just a second ago. Coach, I do think it helps this team having her back. We saw a glimpse of what we saw earlier in the season when Chastity was down on the block. She got it on the block, didn't have anything, had 2 people on her, in fact, kicked it out to Failer, and Failer shot the easy 12-foot jumper, and that's a good sign to see something like that because we haven't seen that in a while.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much Jazz will be able to play next week because she's pretty sore. She came back, tried to give us some PT and did a nice job, but she's far from being healed, that's for sure. But she gave it a good effort.
Coach, senior night here at the Donald S. Weeks Gymnasium, if you would, could you please talk a little bit about Lori Minicky and Rachel Pepler in your own words?
Well, I guess the best way I could describe those young ladies is that if you were a parent, you would love to have them for your daughters. They're great citizens and will be very productive citizens in our society. And both of them outstanding young ladies. As far as their contributions to the team, they've tried to be the leaders of this group. We've got a lot of pride in those two gals, and they have just done a nice job for us all year long, on and off the court. So from that standpoint, we will definitely miss them.
Two Lady Eagles that I can definitely picture 4 years ago as freshmen, and a lot of heart in this program, if you will.
Well, Lori's had some health problems and struggled with that throughout the last year and a half, and Rachel, as an all-around athlete, has been probably the best player we've had in terms of the chaser position. She's quick, she's strong. She always gets the assignment of the toughest kid and does a nice job. And her offensive skills have improved throughout the year, and just made herself a nice all-around basketball player. And Lori is the kid that can step outside and hit the perimeter shot, or she can go inside and post up for us. So, their versatility is important also.
Both of them definitely role players, Coach. Coach, we look forward now to next Tuesday night. We head over to Dwenger and see Coach Dave Scudder once more over at 6 o'clock over there to start sectional tourney time.
Yeah, Dave and I talked Sunday before the draw, and we were reviewing our teams and talking about the upcoming tournament series and how the draw would affect each of us. So it'll be a situation where they pretty much know what we're going to do, and we know what they're going to do, and it's a team that executes is going to be successful.
Coach, by no means a weak sectional. As you look at that pack of 6, and 4 of them could definitely win it out of the 6. Concordia, a strong team. Elmhurst is a roller coaster team. They've seen their ups, they've seen their downs. Dwenger playing pretty well at times, and then you throw us into the mix, and everybody gets confused.
Well, it's a very, very balanced sectional, and Elmhurst and Concordia played to a 1-point ball game during the year. We obviously played Dwenger, and we're not successful over there the first time we played him. But from a fan standpoint, it ought to be a good sectional.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Coach, we thank you for stopping by tonight. Look forward to next week, and want to wish you luck from both Andy and I.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Coach Wayne Krieger stopping by here after the Leo Columbia City contest, which saw Leo get out to a 13-0 start in this one, Andrew, and ride that 13-point lead to a 66-49 win. 17 points to be exact, so Leo only outscores us 4 points the rest of the way in this one, and Coach Krieger pointing out to the fact that that'll hinder a team every once in a while. It's tough to get back. Tough to get back into a contest once you're down 13-0 and you don't score for 5.5 minutes.
So that's tough to overcome.
do want to thank Coach Krieger for stopping by. I know he's got a lot on his mind.
Preparing for next week.
Preparing for next week, and especially after a win or after a loss in tonight. Boy, I don't know if I could do it from a coach's standpoint. Is stop by and talk to the press and have 1,000,001 thoughts going through your mind. Go home at 10:30 at night. You want to watch the game over and over and videotape. You want to prepare for next week. I don't know how he does it, so kudos to him, and wish him all the luck in the world next week, because there's nothing that I'd like to do more, Andrew, is to extend your and I season another week or two, and that'd be
nice.
That'd be great. We've got a lot of memories, and we were you've always alluded to the fact that we were spoiled last year, and I guess Columbia City fans were too, so to speak, because the tradition around here is that we win basketball games come Lady Eagle time, so we were spoiled a little bit last year. So there's probably some fans out there grumbling a little bit, but they have to remember this is Wayne Krieger's first losing season in 24 years, and obviously things will get better, as they always do over here at the high school. The talent level, we look at the floor tonight and who finished on it at the end of the contest: 3 freshmen and a sophomore.
Yep.
So 4 kids that can play.
And will be factors down the road, obviously. But, Coach Krieger and staff now have a week off to prepare for Dwenger, a week from tonight. So they've got a whole week to prepare, a week of practice. Hopefully Chastity Myers will be a factor now, and as Coach Krieger alluded to her health being a little bit of a problem. So that will be interesting to see how it's all going to shake out. And we'll tee it up at 6 o'clock again Tuesday night at Dwenger High School. And we'll be over there for that one. We'll be on the air about 5:40 for pregame activities. Tom and I will be there, and the tip-off at 6 o'clock for sectional action as we get set for the 26th annual Girls IHSAA State Basketball Tournament in 3A. So I think it's about going to do it for us tonight. We need to go over programming and notes once again. Don't forget, tomorrow night, WJHS will present Columbia City Wrestling as they head down to the semi-state at Belmont.
On their home floor.
To take their home mat.
Their home mat.
What are you looking for?
Yeah,
these?
those.
And don't forget that one. WJHS is going to be on hand for that at about 6:45 or so. Travis Stahl and Andy Moore will be on the call of that one. And wrestling starts at 7, so join WJHS if you do not make the long trip to Decatur. And they, by the way, they want all the fan support they can get, so if you can make it down there, do so. If not, stay home, listen to 91.5 The Eagle, and we will have that for you. And as far as our next basketball broadcast, that will come up on Friday evening, and Jerry Garado and I will be on the scene at Carroll for the Carroll Chargers and the Columbia City Eagles as Coach Benedict and the boys put their 3-game winning streak on the line heading into Carroll. So those are your programming notes, and of course you know by now the next Lady Eagle basketball action will indeed be state tournament time, 6 o'clock right out of the box, first game at Dwenger. Be over there for that one. If not, we'll have that one on the radio at about 5:40 Tuesday evening. So that should be interesting, and that's going to about, what are you going to do?
Yeah, we'll give them one more break here. Tonight's underwriters include Star Financial Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Thompson's Whitley County Motors, McGregor Furniture, Myers Tyson, Hockemeyer McNagny, Attorneys at Law, and H&R Block in Columbia City, and the Mary Jo Relu Allstate Insurance Agency in Columbia City. Thanks to those underwriters. They make these broadcasts possible. If you get a chance, stop by and patronize them a little bit. Tell them thanks, because without them, you would not pick us up on your FM dial. I almost said AM dial. Boy, that'd have been scary on your FM dial. So thank all of them: Star Financial Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Thompson's, General Motors, McGregor Furniture, Myers Tyson, Hockemeyer McNagny, Attorneys at Law, H&R Block, and the Mary Jo Relu Allstate Insurance Agency.
All right, we do thank them, and thanks, Tom. And we'll get going and wrap her up here and head it out. Once again, the reserve game goes to Columbia City, 43-37 over Leo in the reserve contest, and the varsity contest, 66-49 victory for Leo as they jumped out to a 13-0 lead in this one and never looked back. And Columbia City's record drops to 7-12 on the season. Meanwhile, Leo will finish the campaign 15-3 as they head into 2A sectional play. So once again, we want to thank all you listeners out there for listening all season long. Don't forget to join us next Tuesday night at 6 o'clock from Dwenger for the sectional, as we do take on the homestanding Dwenger Saints. And so that's going to do it here tonight. For Tom Rentschler, this is Andrew Thompson. Once again, the final score, it was 66-49. It was in favor of the Leo Lady Lions. So good night, and thanks for listening, everyone.